All right. Hey, Phoenix is rising. So I wanted to show you something. There's a lot of people think that because they're not living the life that shows wealth, they can't, they're not getting the branding. They're not in this, in these fashion stuff. I want to show you how I live. So this is, I got the eggs. It's a 62 degrees up in this piece. Eggs and the sour cream stay real cool. So is the water. This is my video gear right here. Boxes of stuff here. Babies are sleeping. That's my computer station right there. Baby's sleeping. This is the hotel that I live in. But I want to show you where I came from. Because a lot of people are quick to judge you for where you've come from and where you're not going. And I want to show people that you don't have to worry about shit. Because it's none of anybody else's business. What's up? All right. Thank you. But see, this is the motel. And when people were judging me and trying to say, hey, what do you think that you have to give to other people? Well, you live in a hotel. You don't have what it takes to coach people out of what they going through. I want to show you where I just came from. I was on the streets for 3 years. 3 years. We would sit right here. We would sit in this corner right here. I got the pictures with me and my dogs. Would sit in this corner. Got the garbage man. Sit right up over here. And they used to have, in the back there, they used to have a laundromat. We sit up there. I charge my phones just to have something to listen to. Now, right over here, we laid in these tracks. I pitched a tent too. Right over here. And we slept in there for 2-3 days. Until the sheriffs came, because God had bigger plans for me. Because I was going to just capitulate and say, okay, this is all that I got. This is how my life turned out. But no, God had big plans for me. Because this is where we used to stay. Stayed out of a van. That's why I got the name from my media company, Blue Phoenix Rising. Because she was blue. Had a van just like this. Living. Just like this. Which isn't living. And most of these people have given up hope. So when somebody asks you or criticizes you for not looking like you have any type of expertise in what you say that you can do, don't worry about it. Because God already ordained you. You got the spiritual degrees to get people to where they need to go. I may not be the coach that you need for a long period of time. I may just be a coach for a season. My goal is to teach people the tools, to give you the tools that you can use for the rest of your life to be able to live in your purpose, in your power, in your gifts. Materialism doesn't have anything to do with it. So when people say, oh, they used to make fun of me when I was on the street. They would make fun of me when I was living out of a U-Haul van. They're making fun of me because of how much I pay for being in a hotel. But they're not looking at my bank account, though. They don't know where I came from when I had zero money in the bank. And people were giving me stuff. Water, free meal here, some dog food for the babes. Come a long way. So when you say, oh, well, it doesn't look right, or I'm not ready, I'm not sure because I don't look the part. What is looking the part? You have the heart. You don't need to look the part. If you got the heart, then do it. All of that other stuff will come later. I want people to respect me for who I used to be and how far I've come. So I show people, look, this is where I came from. This is where I used to do what I used to do. I'm not back there in the tent on the by the train tracks. I'm not pushing a cart with 3 dogs. So this may not be Hamilton or whatever kind of Hilton hotel, but it's mine. It's mine. So when people ask you, oh, well, what are your qualifications? God gave me qualifications by taking me through the valley, and I came out on the other side. So your haters are going to hate. It doesn't matter what they say. You don't need their validation. They're jealous because they can't be you. They haven't taken the steps to try and get to what is holding them back. If you don't want to do the work, I can't tell you how many times, how many heart attacks I had. He was healed from high blood pressure, the anxiety, the PTSD. I still deal with that today. So it doesn't matter how my place looks. It's mine. I got a roof over my head. So some of you who haven't gone through what I've gone through, and you just worried about, well, I want to teach people about fitness or nutrition or something like that, but I don't look the part, or I'm still 100 pounds overweight. So what? So what? If it's in your heart and you got the knowledge and wisdom to be able to do it, as you level up, other people they'll level up, and then you'll get a new client base. It doesn't matter. Stop allowing haters to tell you to negate like a Pavlov dog exactly what you can and cannot do. They're not paying your bills. They didn't survive near-death experiences. They didn't have the heart attack that you had. They didn't have to go without food. They didn't walk as I did 8 miles a day in the summer in California, having heat stroke and all this other kind of stuff to get to work, to be able to pay for this hotel room to keep my baby safe. So I just wanted to say that. It was just on my heart to do. So be blessed. Love you. Bye. Rise, Phoenix.